back. This is Aquarium Hacks by Marcus. I just want to show you guys all the fish tanks that I have set up as of here recently. Now, back in the day, I used to keep a lot of different fish tanks set up. Here in present time, I really don't keep that many fish tanks anymore. I just got my one main big tank and now my betta tank. But here recently, I've had to set up a quarantine tank. And this is a little quarantine tank that I bought at the Goodwill for very cheap. Comes with a little light. I made up that little filter in the background. I customized a little filter for it and threw some fake plants in it, and it has a little heater in the back. And that's basically all you need for a quarantine tank. You necessarily do not need any kind of gravel or substrate on the bottom, but just basically just some things just to keep the fish in while you medicate them, get them back healthy, feed them, and stuff like that. Right now, this quarantine tank keeps my 3 little Pandagaras, and it's not just a quarantine tank, but I also have it as a grow out tank as well, as I'm waiting for these guys here to get just a little bit bigger before I can put them in my main tank. I took them out of my betta tank because I believe that they were attacking my betta. My betta fins were shredded up pretty good, so I believe these guys were the corporate for sure, as they were the only ones that were in the tank with the betta. So I took them out, put them in this little tank here, and let them just grow out and then put them into my main tank. Then, of course, here, as you guys know here, my 127 gallon Lake Tanganyika tank, mixed tank with a variety of different fish in it, and just a very lovely tank that I have here. Of course, we've seen that on previous videos. And then here's my betta tank finally finished. I just want to show you guys some things that I did on this betta tank in order to improve it. The light that came with it, the top that came with it, that was looking all neat and everything, well, the lights were going bad in it, the LEDs, and you can always expect that when it comes in a package deal. So what I did here was bought a little LED light for it. Let me take off these things here. This is just temporary anyway, so I can show you what I did with it. And I made myself a polycarbonate top, like I showed you on my last videos, how to make those tops with a latch and everything on it. And so that works out really well. Because it was a rimless tank, I had to make the top a little bit longer, extend it over the glass a little bit so that it wouldn't fall down into the water. I also, because it would slide back quite a bit, I had this little knob that I had from one of my filters. This is from an Aqueon filter. And so I just put that on the back to prevent the glass from sliding back as I feed the fish and things of that nature. And so, like I always say, keep your equipment around because you never know what you're going to need that for. So let's take a look inside the tank and see what's inside of it. So inside the tank there, I have my Tetra heater. Not Tetra heater, my Aquarium Co-op heater, along with that Tetra filter that I showed you guys on how to make on my last video. I've got this light provides plenty enough light for photosynthesis for the plants. There's Pebbles, the betta, doing quite well in the tank. And I have, as you can see here, ghost shrimp in the tank for the time being. Now, these ghost shrimp will not be in the tank for long, as I'm going to be getting some Skittle Skittle shrimp that's in the tank. Now, I was just going to go with just red, but the main purpose for this tank, the shrimp, is just to keep it clean and to keep the algae down and things of that nature. So really, color doesn't really matter all that much to me. That's why I'm getting the Skittle packet. They're cheaper, and I can have several of the shrimp in here. If some of them happen to get eaten by the betta, then I will have enough left over where I can possibly breed them and have them to actually have a breeding shrimp along with the betta. I'm going to try it out. I believe it'll work with this type of betta. I don't think his attitude is really that bad. So I just wanted to show you my betta aquarium. There it is. I think it's set up really nice, and I just really can't wait to get my shrimp in the tank. So I'm coming to the conclusion of some of my last videos. It has been a great journey, guys, and my last video will be shot here probably on the next one. Have a great day and keep on hacking.